Well, now I'm sad. The Flash is coming to an end. Season 9 with 13 episodes. I'm not okay, but I'm happy. I'm happy we're getting a good, I shouldn't say good ending yet, but I'm happy that we have a plan. The creators of the show have a plan. It's not just canceled like Legends. And I'm hoping that they get it right. I'm hoping that it's the best season since season 1. That's asking a lot, but that's just what I want. Um, Final seasons are very tricky, but if done right, let's hope they can pull it off. One of the first videos, I just created this YouTube channel, by the way, and one of the first videos I was going to make was how I would wrap up The Flash's final 2 seasons. I wrote it down, I think 2 days ago, all my ideas. And then yesterday we get the news that The Flash has come to an end. So most of my ideas probably won't happen. They probably wouldn't have happened anyway. But I feel like I still want to share them and get your thoughts. And yeah. So we have 13 episodes left. I'm going to assume we're only getting 1 or 2 villains. I feel like if it's 2, it might be rushed. But I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. But one of them that was, I think, teased, a lot of people are talking about, is Cobalt Blue. I think that would be a really cool villain. A lot of people wanting him for a while. I don't know too much about him. Besides the videos that I watch, like Pagey, he talks a lot about Cobalt Blue, and I think from what he says about it, about the character, the villain, I think that would be really cool to have, especially as a final villain. He's supposed to, well, in the I can't remember what his name is in the comics. Forgive me, but a lot of people want him to be Eddie Thawne. I think that's perfect, especially as a final season. Bring back Eddie. It'd be very emotional. Yeah, I'm sure it would be tough on Barry to defeat because he was once, a good friend of Barry. And I really hope if it is Eddie, it's our Eddie, not some multiversal stuff. Somehow he went up into the sky and he got healed. Maybe somebody saved him. He went to another universe, but I want it to be our Eddie. Or maybe he went to the future where technology's better, and maybe that was the tease that we got at the end of last season. So, yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and find out. Had we had gotten a full 20 episodes, 18, 20 episodes, we probably would have gotten, I'm sure we would have gotten 2 or 3 villains. What I wrote down was just the 2, Cobalt Blue and Red Death. Again, I don't know much about him in the comics. From what I hear about him, he's pretty badass. And so I think that would have been a really cool idea. Obviously, we would have to change a couple things. And this is the CW's Flash, so it's not that hard. Yeah, people would probably complain, but I feel like the idea that I have, and I know other people have it as well, I feel like people would be a little bit forgiving. But have Red Death be another alternate universe Oliver Queen. I think that would be perfect. Have Oliver Queen back. Again, it's emotionally driven. It's tough on Barry. I feel like that would be very tense, and I personally, I believe that would have been another perfect villain. We have another speedster. A lot of people didn't want the speedsters because it dragged on, but then we got Cicada and the Thinker and the Mirror Master, and so I feel like the safest bet is to go speedsters only. But I guess now if we only get maybe one villain left. If it's Cobalt Blue, that's perfect, in my opinion. So I feel like that would have been perfect for Season 9. Now for Season 10, I wanted to mirror Arrow's final season. It was a short run. It was basically a love letter to the series. You had different characters back. You kind of went back to each season, revisited it in its own way. I don't know how the Flash could do it. I mean, obviously there's time travel, but, somehow I'm sure they could have made it work. And, that might be the case for Season 9 now that it's abbreviated season. They might just go that route anyway. The one thing that I really want for the final season, I want Timeless Wells or Harry and Cisco for the whole season. I don't know if you heard that. I apologize. This is my first video, so this might end really badly. We'll see. It's a work in progress. So, yeah. They need to be back for the whole season. Hopefully, at least a majority of it. I don't want it just to be the final episode or one episode through the season and then the final episode. Will I be happy with it? Sure. I'll be happy to see them again. That's what I want. I don't want... I'll get into it in a little bit, but I don't want the Reverse Flash Harrison Wells. If we're going to get Reverse Flash back, it's got to be Matt. I like Tom Cavanaugh's version, but I want him as Wells. I want that Harrison Wells and Cisco banter. I want the Harrison Wells and Barry's the father figure that he has. I think that would be a really it would give us flashbacks. It would make us feel like it's the first 2 seasons again, and that's what I want. I really do. And so that's pretty much it for what I want in Season 9. What I don't want, and this is controversial, I don't want a whole lot of Chester and Allegra or Cecile, especially if Joe's gone for most of it. Nothing to do with the actors. It's just the characters. I don't like how they're written. If this is it is the Flash's final season, so I want it to be focused and centered on the Flash. I don't want any filler episodes. I don't want episodes where it's mainly focused on, they're not really the newbies anymore, but I still call them that. I want it to feel like OG Flash, and I want the Flash to be as powered as possible, overpowered even. Just make it his season. And with it being 13 episodes, I don't know if they're giving them the budget of a 20 episode or 18, whatever it would have been. Or is it they just going to cut off the budget and they're only giving them enough money for 13 episodes? I don't know. But I feel like if it were to be the 20 episode budget for 13 episodes, they can really do a lot. So here's hoping. What I wanted for a finale, I wanted it to be Flash vanishes in Crisis. They can retcon the whole Crisis on Infinite Earths thing. I feel like that failed anyway in terms of the Flash vanishing in Crisis, because this has been something that we were leading up to for a while. From Season 1 to Season 3, when it was all about the fact that Iris didn't write the story because of Savitar. In Season 5, when Nora came back because her father had died in Crisis, we were led to believe that he was going to be gone, and we didn't really do much about it, besides the 90s Flash. It didn't feel as big as I thought it was going to be, and I feel like that would have been a perfect ending to the series, to tie everything up. But had we gotten the final this movie, it could have been a crossover. I mean, they had the Reverse Flash in the news article, and he was nowhere to be seen in the Crisis on Infinite Earths event. So have it be contained about the Flash. It's all about him vanishing in Crisis. You have different characters back. You got the Legends. You got maybe Batwoman. You have Arrow or Spectre. I mean, it said in the article that Arrow was there. And then you could wrap up different storylines. You could wrap up the Legends. You could wrap up Batwoman in a nice way. But again, have it be centered about the Flash. That would be the importance of it. How do we save him? That's just what I would have wanted for a finale. Would have led up right to 2024 had we gotten season 10. I mean, we could still get that. I doubt it. But maybe we do get something. Maybe there's a time jump and we find out that the Monitor was lying or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, that's it. We are done with The Flash. We have 13 episodes left in 2023. I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss it. This is the end of the Arrowverse. We have Superman and Lois, which I love, and I'll be sure to do reviews on Superman and Lois and The Flash. But yeah, that's about it. So I hope you guys stick around. I'll be making more videos, and the next video that I'm planning on making is how I would have done Flashpoint. It wouldn't have been 2 episodes. It would have been stretched out a little bit longer, but I'll get into more of that the next video that I make. So, would it be very cliche for me to say like, subscribe, and comment down below? I just want to say it for the meme. That's all I want to do it for. But you know what? Go ahead, do it. Anyways, guys, until the next time.